F.I.R.E. That's Financial Independence, Retire Early. Welcome to the first episode of my YouTube channel, where I'll be going in a lot of detail, going into my personal journey on financial independence or economic freedom with the sole intention of retiring early. So, I will be discussing my investment strategies or my investment thesis in a lot of detail. I invest in public and private companies, and I intend to also invite the owners or the executives of some of the private companies that I am an early investor, early adopter, or angel investor in to come and talk to. I'll talk about the public companies that I invest in, why I invest in them, and also intend on doing book reviews, right? To talk about some of the books that give me a lot of insight into as to why I invest in the companies I invest in, or even how I invest in the companies that I invest in. More about me. Male. I'm black. Young adult, and I'm South African, right? So I've been learning and going through this journey for about the past 3 years. And I think so far I've like gathered enough information to share with you guys, right? But mostly I'm looking for people, in my comment section, to hit my email, to hit my socials, people that I can share information with, people that can teach me, things that I don't know, things that I don't even know that I don't know, right? Because obviously my opportunities, my understanding, a lot of my context might be limited to me being in South Africa, me being in a rural area, me starting from scratch, So I think, um, as they say, teamwork makes the dream work, right? So another big thing that I'm looking forward to is actually engaging a lot of you guys and learning from you too. Okay, so specifically, right, where I am right now, I have been building my fashion business called the Azania Cotton Collective. This is it's based mostly on thrift clothing, but also we also do jewelry and other things. I run this one 100% by myself. I'm the sole owner and proprietor. It's about 4 years old, right, and it's like my baby. Second, a retail investor, as I said, in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, in the New York Stock Exchange, the Australian Stock Exchange. Using an app called Easy Equities that I'm going to talk about in the future. Yeah, like I said, also I'm also a retail investor or an early investor, angel investor, early adopter in a fintech company called Agricool Finance. Right, so I'm going to be talking about Agricool Finance too. I might have the CEO come in and I'm going to interview him to find out more about the company. Also, I'm participating in something called a franchise stokvel. This is run by a company called Thud, the hookup dinner, THUD. So Thud has a franchise stokvel where a stokvel is crowdfunding, right? For those who are unfamiliar with the term, where we crowdfund to buy a franchise, right? Be it McDonald's, be it KFC, or any other franchise that they're interested in. The first franchise that they bought was a Jimmy Killer franchise. Yeah, and they intend on doing 100 franchises in the next 5 years. And in 2020 is when they started, and they have one franchise so far. Yeah, the plan is 100 in the next 5 years. Um, Also, I am the co-founder of a tech company. We do medium to high tech toys. So we do gadgets, but also like outdoor toys. Our focus is outdoor toys, medium to high tech outdoor toys. We call it InstaScoot because our first product is electric scooters. I am the co-founder and executive in the company InstaScoot. I'm also co-founder and minority shareholder in another fashion company called, excuse me, African Timepiece, where we do luxury timepieces. Yeah, minority shareholder, co-founder, and executive. Um, Last but not least, I am part of this like healing circle thing called Money Magic with Fanile Magwako. I speak about this very specifically because there are a lot of things that I've learned from being part of this healing circle, and hopefully I can have Vangela come on to the channel and we can discuss it too. But I picked up a lot of life altering insights, personal and business wise, and I figured it's also worth talking about. So throughout the episodes, I'll go into everything that I just mentioned in a lot of detail. Each will probably have its own episode, right? And then again, like I'm gonna hear feedback from you guys about what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what you think we need to, expand and things like that. So yeah, and I hope, as I encounter these lessons, as I share, you guys can help me like refine my investment thesis, teach me more things that I need to experience so I can build my portfolio, learn to become a better investor and just like a better businessman all around, as I build my life towards economic freedom and financial independence with the sole intention of retiring early. Yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.